My husband's office makeover was a fun collaboration with Apartment Therapy and Behr Paint. I can't wait to share more with you about this on Wednesday. If you follow me over on my Instagram account, there's going to be a big giveaway. This is my husband's office as it looked on move-in day. I had found these beautiful doors at auction. These antique steel windows that are about 10 feet high. Those were from an old schoolhouse and they open up to the gathering space. I'll source this rug for you below, and I'll also show you where we got these legs to make his desk. All of this was sitting around for a few months waiting for us to get around to finally finishing his office. I started by adding trim work on a wall, which I'll share in a later video. It required removing the corporate rubber base and adding my own wood base. It just really made all the difference. And then we chose this beautiful color from Behr Midnight in New York. I love the tone and the depth. It's a touch historic and a touch modern and was perfect for what we were looking for. We made the desk by attaching a butcher block counter. We just removed 1 foot of depth in order to make it the right size for a desk and attached these legs. I love the industrial feel of this desk. It doesn't have any storage, so I will come up with a way to give him some extra storage for small items, but it keeps things clean and simple looking, and this is the final look. Next, I just had to choose a stain, and I went with the one that is closest to us on the camera so that it wouldn't compete with the antique doors. It was a mix of natural and early American 50-50, and I added an oil modified poly on the top. I find that it levels well and it just gives a nice finish. Next up was creating some storage with a pipe and flange shelf. I purchased these pieces to create a 4-shelf corner unit. I'll show you all of the pieces that I purchased below. I love this system because it is not threaded. All you do is loosen and slide that on to the pipe, and then tighten it where you need it. If you have ever built pipe furniture before, you know that this is so much easier. So I'll link all of that for you below. And this is what it looked like. I just needed to adjust the shelving with where we wanted them to go on the wall. I measured, leveled, and we added 1 anchor for each side of each shelf. I used pine boards, but they actually needed a little bit of depth removed from them so that they would fit snugly. And that is what they looked like. I used the same stain on these boards as I did on my husband's desk. The curtains were next on my list. I found this fabric for super cheap on clearance. I'd been looking everywhere because I needed 10 yards, which is a lot of fabric. And this is a lovely woven. It has touches of blue in it that you can't really see on film, but it picks up on the blue in the carpet and the blue-green in the wall, and it adds a lovely texture. I attached this with a pipe and flange at the ceiling. I wanted to add some additional depth to the feature wall, and so I purchased sconces. I'll link them below as well. I really wanted to steer clear from anything looking too perfect or pretty in here, and so I chose to go with a wall-mounted, wire-showing approach for this. I love how the black feels masculine, and the touch of gold just makes it pop a little bit. It's a nice mix of modern and vintage. I just love how this added some depth. It added a little illumination in the evenings, which is when some counseling happens in this room. It brightens up the color just a little bit when the sun is down, and it just feels really cozy. The wire covers slip on easily and attach to the wall. They are painted, and I think it just feels industrial, really lends to the warehouse vibe without making things feel too perfect. And here is how the office turned out. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how this office came together, and if you want a chance to win the giveaway, be sure to follow me over on Instagram. The giveaway is for $500, and you really don't want to miss this. It is not a YouTube giveaway, it's an Instagram giveaway, so don't miss it. It is sponsored by Apartment Therapy for Behr Paint's Color Your Summer. And you will have your chance to share your paint projects coming up this Wednesday, so stay tuned. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love to have you follow along, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell to receive notifications. Until next time.